Guys, what's up? Hey, got a recap video here. Gonna do UFC TTM and UFC 164 in-person recapping. I don't know if you guys saw my son's recap video, but that was all him. He gathered his stuff and snuck off downstairs into the studio and set up shop. So check out my other videos, and you'll see Isaac filling in for me. And got some good feedback on there. Even have a couple knuckleheads that put thumbs down for whatever reason, but it is what it is. So get into the recap. I have a whole stack of cards here. These are from two are hookups, and then most of these are all from UFC 164 in person. I'll do a couple TTMs to start it off. That way the 164 stuff is all together. I did get a hookup from Hugo. This is his address, or the manager's address. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off my new caps, my new lids, my new Walgreens hat. What up, Nationals? I needed a Navy hat, so I got a Navy hat. And then I got the camo bottom Brewers cap. This one I wore to 164 to go with my Macho tee. So really nice hat, fits real good. And a nice alternative, all black, pretty much Brewers cap. So happy to get a Brewers cap, and happy to have a black hat, because I need a black hat. So that purple Macho tee is kind of wild. So yeah, there's. I'll try and get the address. If somebody wants the address, I'll maybe scan this in. It's really hard to read, but really nice signature from Hugo. Really nice. Looks like he assigned it to Hugo Wolverine. Real nice autograph. Hooked it up. Sent it my way. All the way from Brazil. What up, diesel truck? I got the front door open, so might be a little loud. Then more TTMs. Got these on Tuesday. Rolled through these. Thiago Alves, Pitbull. These ones I sent just because I had them, but I really wanted this one done. Really a great card on the 2011. I sent the black marker too, and I saw his other return that was posted online was in silver, so maybe I should have just left the marker out. But some of the previous returns were in pen. And so I have an extra Alves for trade. And then I got this one back sometime last week. It got mixed up in some other mail. So just sent one card off in a tri-folded up number 10 envelope. Got that back in like a week. Thiago Alves was care of ATT down in Coconut Creek, Florida. And then this one was wonderful. Whenever you get one of these envelopes. It's been a while for me, but got one back. Let's see if I can show you how this one came out. Check this out. Through the window pane. What up? Trashed. So yeah. I got, see, I'm working the post-it thing. And then pretty much 1.5 success. This was care of his old management in Albuquerque. So the one that did turn out okay is the title shot, so happy to have that back. I totally forgot I had this TTM, and his old management actually said that they were going to give it to him, and I didn't believe him, but they did. So this one I think was 379 days, so he really did have a lot of mail to catch up on. I think that's my second one that came back from his pile, because I just kept trying different addresses, and I guess it all ended up getting pulled together in a big pile, and he sent it back. So now we'll move on to the 164 recap. I'm probably forgetting a TTM or two. I might come across it as I go through this stuff, but whatever. So I already sent off a couple gloves off to Tim. So Tim, you should be getting those probably tomorrow, Thursday. So look for Tim's. I don't know if Tim's going to do a recap vid or not, but I got a couple gloves done for him. So I'll let him show those off. I didn't want to show him what I got done. So I fired those off to him yesterday. Priority mail, so they should be there. And if Tim does a vid, I'll be sure to tweet it or something like that, so you guys can see the two gloves. They turned out pretty sweet. So I'll move on to what somebody got for me. These are a couple rarities. I could have saved these for last, but these were hookups for my friend Chris, who went to the show. So it's a real rarity to get a Rogan signature. You pretty much got to go to his show to get his autograph. He doesn't sign via venues or in person at all at the hotels. He doesn't stay at the fighter hotel. I think I've heard of one person getting him one time at a weigh-in, somehow caught him on the way out. But otherwise, I do have an extra Rogan now available for trade. I'm not sure if I'm keeping this one or the one I have in silver. I actually had to buy the one that I got done in silver for my set. I never buy anything, but I think I sold something and used the money to get the Rogan. So these were really good. My pal Chris gave them to me actually when we were at 164 for the fights. So that was really rad. Even though he couldn't come down to the floor and give them to me, we had the usher exchange them because I was on the floor. I don't know if you see me post the footage I had from when they crowned Pettis champ, but that was just a memorable moment to be there with my son and have everybody going absolutely crazy. But to move on to the autographs, I actually took in a little, where's my case? I actually brought in a little case of cards, real small case. Oh, here it is. I actually put some cards in this thing and had it in my shorts pocket. So I got Jens Pulver, since I didn't see him at the hotel. I saw him literally 5 seconds after I walked in the door. Within a minute, I had him out. I had him signing my cards after I waited for him to be done talking to some fans. Asked him about his gym and stuff, and it sounds like it should be up real soon. Now I got this big. Oh yeah, I'll get to the big stack of cards, but I actually did get my own promo because he was outside at the Harley Davidson tailgate outside the Bradley Center. So my son got one and actually asked for an extra one without a name on it. So that one's for me. I do have the extra Daniel Cormier with the Fight Week logo here. That'll be available for anybody who wants it, or I might do a giveaway for his fight for that one if nobody I know needs it for trade. But if you need it, let me know and we can work something out. So yeah, that was at the tailgate, and also I got to do a face-off with Cormier. It was really cool. I got down in a wrestling stance, and my son took a photo for us. Because even though his line was very short, one of the usher guys was like either a photo or an autograph. Well, I didn't need his autograph because my son already got 2 photos done. And I was thinking about asking for unsigned promos, but it wasn't a big deal. So I just I wanted the face-off, doing a wrestling pose since he's an Olympic wrestler. Or collegiate wrestler at least. I'm pretty sure he's Olympics. So yeah, that was that. And I guess I'll just do the recap on why we had tickets. My son talked about it a little bit, but in the end, it was late at night on a Friday at the Hilton. It was near the end of the time that we were graphing there with my son. You saw my son's Octagon ring card. That was 37 signatures on that sucker. That thing was all filled up. So we were upstairs in the lobby. There was 2 lobbies. There was like an entrance below with stairs and elevators going up to the main lobby with registration. So we were kind of going back and forth between the 2 entrances, making sure that we were catching everybody. There were some pro graphers there from in the Milwaukee hotel, so I was able to kind of watch those guys and see if they ran up the stairs or not. You could kind of get an eye for what was going on. Well, I was up there getting my friend's autographs for the Ace. This is going to be a long video. It's already at 8 minutes. Getting Ace, that Lim who beat Pascal Kraus. I needed to get him for a couple people, so I was up there. After I got his autograph, my son was getting Bruce Buffer behind me, about 8 feet behind me. I was putting my Korean stuff away in the folders, and Isaac comes out to me, pulls on my shirt, and says, "Dad, Bruce Buffer wants to talk to you." So I'm thinking, oh, great, what? So I walked out to him and said, "Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you, Mr. Buffer." And he's like, "Hey, is this your son?" I said, "Yeah, that's my son." He goes, I said, "Why? Did he interrupt you?" He goes, No, actually, he's a really good kid. And he pulled me aside and he goes, "Hey, if I give you 2 tickets, you promise you take that guy, take your son to the fights tomorrow." I'm just kind of like, dream sequence sunk in. Everything kind of went quiet and everything around got blurred. It was just like, are you kidding me? I'm going to get tickets to this event? Because you guys pretty much saw one of my last 2 videos. I just conceded that I wasn't going to be going because it's bad timing with my kids in school and just all kinds of stuff. I wasn't going to spend money on the tickets. So yeah, it ended up going, and Bruce Buffer said it meant more for him to give them to us than it was for us to receive them. So talked about his book a little bit with him, and he said, yeah, if you read my book, you'll see in there why I do these types of things. And I'm pretty much figuring it's just his charitable stuff, and he has a kind heart and stuff. But talked to him about doing some autographing. He said that I think he saw my picture here, and he said he looks forward to doing some of that with his kid when he gets older. I think his kid is 6 or 8. So Bruce Buffer going to be doing some in-person graphing, I guess, with this kid. But it was pretty cool to talk to him. Super nice guy. It looked like he either tweeted or Facebooked our photo together, because he had a friend of mine take a photo of us 3 together. I think you saw Isaac's recap showing showing the photo of us three together. Well, Bruce also got a picture with his iPhone, and he took I think he put a reminder because he said we'd be his guests sitting behind him. So we were actually in section 7, row 6 or so on the floor. And before the fights, he totally remembered. He came over to the railing and waved us over, saw us, and we gave him a white index card where my son wrote on the line side a thank you letter, and then on the front we did like a little 1x2 photo that we got printed up, smaller than a trading card, and we taped it on there. I just said, "Mr. Buffer, sincerely thank you for the tickets," and signed my name. So he saw that from Isaac at the thing, and he just said he's going to put it in his pocket that night for good luck. I didn't know what else he was. I figured he'd keep it. That's why we made something really small for him to keep as a thank you. But it was just a really, really good encounter. So now at 10 minutes, if you're with me, you're still with me. So I'm just going to do the cards now. I'm not going to break it up into 2 videos. But the thing that I got done a lot on Friday was I actually got 2 blanks done because I had to get photo paper for my pal Jody, because he needed the Korean guys and he couldn't print anything off and send it over to Walgreens. So that was Daniel Cormier, and I got Josh Barnett. Sort of big autographs, but I'll see what I can do about getting a photo printed on there. But this is kind of my 11x14. You guys saw this when I was trying to get it done in Chicago. I left it in the van this past January. But now I got all these bronze signatures. All turned out real nice except for Kane. I had some blank spots available, especially like right here and other stuff, and he decided to sign right on the wrist. But it's still fully loaded with a bunch of nice signatures. So got some Ally Quinta action here, TJ Dillashaw, Greg Jackson, Buffer, Josh Barnett, Kenny Florian, Matt Serra, Dwayne Bang, Luis Gaudino, Don House, Fire Marshal, Elliot Marshall, Stitch, Matt Hughes, Joe Diesel, Riggs, Mike Brown, Tim Elliott, Michael Chiesa, the Maverick, actually, what up, Benson Henderson, former champ, Ariel Helwani, Frank Mir, Soa, Money Mendez with the Money logo, Uriah Faber, Daniel Cormier, Nikita, Al, Ryan, Couture. I think I covered them all. So yeah, and then, last but not least, Chael P. I should have said give me Chael P. Sonnen. I just asked him if he'd sign a Chael P, and that's exactly what he did. I should have asked for Chael P. Sonnen, obviously, but that's that. So I was hoping to get Jared Hammond and have him sign it right here, because Jared Hammond's my fave, just because of the Christian thing. Oh yeah, and Dustin Poirier. So yeah, that's that. So I'm going to end this video. I'm going to roll through the cards on another video. I'm going to end it at 13 minutes. So I didn't expect it to go this long. So we'll see you in part 2. See ya.